Next up, we're going to talk to Jon Sebastiani of Sonoma Brands. Hey, John, how's it going?
John, nice to see you.
Good to see you. I love the hat.
Thank you. It's a bad hair day.
Jeez. So we're going to talk about Marshmallow.
Yeah, okay.
Which I think last time I saw you and we talked about Marshmallow, it's probably back at the Fancy Food Show in the summer. And you were just introducing the Rice Crisp treats. How's that going?
The crispy treats are just launched about 6 weeks ago. Early velocity is incredible. I mean, this is a product that we understand is a treat. It is a better for you option than a widely known product, the Rice Krispie treat.
Yep.
It's a product that has flavor. It's got less sugar. It has some fiber in it. It's a fun, delightful treat. It's very early in its rollout, but where it's currently distributed, it's doing very, very well.
And I guess what about the core Marshmallow brand? How's that going?
So we're 1 year old now.
Right. I mean, I'm just grilling you in your,
yeah, it is. It is a fun journey. This is a product where I've even heard from my colleagues in the industry sort of like, well, how big can this category get?
Right.
You know, what's actually happening with the marshmallow? Is this one of those products where it's a kind of a one and done? Is it so permissible and fun that maybe you buy one bag, you try it, and then you never return? So we've learned a lot in our first year, and what we've seen is that the repeatability of purchase is extremely strong. At its core, the strategy here was to reintroduce the marshmallow like I did at Crave, because the mallow, when you peel back its ingredient deck, is simply a better for you treat.
Sure.
And we believe that the US non-chocolate confection category is huge, and there's little innovation in it. We talk to retailers from Whole Foods to 7-Eleven that simply are begging for innovation in sugar. And so we're using an organic cane sugar. We have delightful, fun flavors. This is a snack for kids, but it's also a snack for adults. Sort of the epiphany of this brand was started for myself as a problem that I saw, which is I'm a runner, I have a sweet tooth. How do I scratch it and what do I eat when I kind of want a sweet treat? And because this has less sugar and basically zero fat, it kind of satiated myself. And so after our first year, we're probably in 7,000 or 8,000 stores. We're outperforming brands like Barkton's and Brookside and Justin's Peanut Butter Cups on a per store basis.
Wow.
This is not just in the West Coast where we're from. This is from Wegmans to Safeway to divisions of Kroger. We're in REI, we're in Bed Bath & Beyond, we're going into United Airlines, we're in Vitamin Shop. So this is one of those products that we're a first mover, we're kind of seeing some traction and repeatability or repeat purchase. How big can it get? We think it's tomorrow's iconic candy company.
Well, I'm assuming you're not comparing it against the actual marshmallow category.
We're not a baking item.
Those sad sort of clear plastic bags, right?
We've had, as you might imagine, it is one of those products that can be homeless in a store. Sometimes if you're so innovative, stores don't know where to put you. And because we're a marshmallow, there's a tendency for buyers to want to merchandise us in the baking set. And we will straight up turn down that distribution if that's where they want to put us. We're going nationwide Target in February, and we're going to be merchandised in the Better For You sugar set alongside Brookside and Justin's Peanut Butter Cups and Barkton's.
So I guess now that you've been at this particular brand for a year or so, and you've got this new product that's 6 weeks in, are you looking at other areas for potential innovation, or is that the product set for now? Like, what's the approach right now?
Well, a couple things. When we started Sonoma Brands, we set out to do two things. We wanted to invest in and create brands. And given the marketplace today that's so competitive from an investor standpoint, we wanted to participate in this value creation, this rising tide, by innovating brands ourselves. It allowed us to bring a team to the table that created a more effective investor strategy. But from the get-go, it was always our intent to create a brand, prove out its repeatability, and then ultimately hire a fully siloed management team. So within the next 2 weeks, we're going to announce the hiring of our CEO, our first CEO for Marshmallow.
Nice.
Marshmallow has gone through its Series A funding, which is in addition to Sonoma Brands' seed round. So it's a very exciting step for us to kind of prove out our original model. To answer your question in terms of where does the brand go, we definitely see continued innovation outside of just the mallow itself and the crispy into other areas where the mallow gives it permissibility.
Well, I think it's interesting, even just the samples that have been sent to our office and I've had at our events where you guys have been in attendance. It definitely gets me thinking about marshmallows when I probably haven't thought about them outside of a campfire barbecue in forever, right? So kudos for that. To your point about the siloed sort of team, you also have Sonoma that
Correct.
I think recently had some management changes there, right?
We did. We have just promoted Jen Berliner, who was our VP of Marketing. She joins us.
And I didn't mean that to sound negative, by the way.
No.
I know it's a promotion.
It's a promotion,
right.
yeah. No, it's a very exciting piece of change. Jen has led the company, and as Sonoma Brands is expanded, and we're about ready to announce our second fund here in December, and as a result of just the overall growth of everything that we're doing, we've promoted Jen to the president position. She brings to us 4 years of experience at PepsiCo, driving brands like Lipton and Mug Root Beer, and has done a phenomenal job at really pioneering this new souping category. This is, to not only create a brand, that's hard enough, but to create a category and a new brand at the same time is doubly hard. And in a beverage set where velocity turns are so important to earn your right for that piece of real estate, it's an algorithm that takes a lot of talent to solve, and Jen brings an amazing talent of beverage experience, but also what we're seeing is a embracement of the direct-to-consumer model. So our growth every month is growing significant double-digit on a direct-to-consumer basis.
Interesting. Just e-commerce direct?
E-commerce, absolutely.
So I guess that's also similar to what you're trying to do with Marshmallow, right? That's kind of pushing the team out on its own a little bit, or?
Absolutely. So in Sonoma, we kind of have this campus now, and we have Sonoma 2, which is our investment company, and then on a different building is Marshmallow, which is the largest company. I mean, we now have about 40 people that work for Marshmallow, and then in a different building is Sonoma.
Nice. Well, incredible. Hey, really appreciate you joining me on here, and I guess excited to see what you come up with next. So
thanks, John.
Thanks a lot, John.
There's more stuff coming.
Definitely.